They're fighting.
Yeah. So you Pitbull in New York, Times Square.
Yeah,
right?
Times Square. Yes.
Nice, man.
That fight. So that's a fight that I think that has to happen sooner or later. And so I'm happy that he wants to make that fight happen.
I consider to be a fair mano to mano because no matter what your size is, you still have to come in at 135.
Boxing pros have shared their thoughts on the potential Ryan Garcia versus Isaac Cruz fight. They dive into the fighters' styles and strategies, setting the stage for one of 2025's most anticipated boxing showdowns. Ryan Garcia won't be waiting much longer after his one-year suspension will be lifted in April to grace the ring once again. One day after signing a fight deal with Turki Alalshikh, owner of the ring and head of Riyadh Season, Garcia said that he's headed toward a 140-pound showdown against Isaac Pitbull Cruz in May. Garcia added that arch-rival Devin Haney is set to be featured on the same card against Jose Ramirez, with the plan being they both leave the Big Apple victorious for an October rematch.
I know you guys have been circling each other for a long time now, right?
Yeah, me and Pitbull, we were supposed to fight many occasions, but never went down.
According to ESPN's Salvador Rodriguez, the fight is scheduled to take place in May at an outdoor venue on the streets of Times Square in the heart of New York, which is a very interesting gamble to attract more fans. The event will be part of the alliance between The Ring magazine, now headed by Saudi Arabia's Turki Alalshikh, and Japanese company SNK. It will also serve as part of the launch of the video game Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. The card will also feature Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez. A couple of hours after the first rumor, King Rai confirmed the news with a message on his X account and even paid a compliment to Pitbull Cruz as he put him above Devin Haney himself as a more dangerous opponent. "I'm bringing an explosive fight in my fight comeback. Pitbull has always been considered a tough opponent, tougher matchup than Haney. Ryan Garcia is preparing for a sharp return to the ring and has issued a warning to Isaac Pitbull Cruz ahead of their May clash. Be ready. I'm coming back sharp," Garcia told reporters at a 360 promotions show at the Commerce Casino in Los Angeles. He added, "I tell Cruz to keep his hands up. He's small. I'm trying to give this mother something by taking the fight at 140 pounds. I'm not that much of a bull." Surprisingly, Garcia agreed to face the smaller Cruz at junior welterweight, despite weight struggles in his last fight in April against Devin Haney, where he was 3.2 pounds over. While committed to this 140-pound fight, Garcia has hinted his future lies at 147 pounds or even 154.
Fight-wise, I either want to fight the 154-pound champion, Sebastian Fundora, or I want to fight Isaac Cruz.
Hey, you think Cruz will go up to your weight?
He has to if he wanted to make money. I'm the man that could walk away with 30 million in one night. So I call the shots in this position. And at the end of the day, I want to give the fans what they want. So if they want me to fight Cruz, so be it.
Garcia knocked down Haney 3 times to score a majority decision win in their controversial clash. After the fight, however, Garcia tested positive for the performance-enhancing SRM's compound, and his win was overturned to a no contest. Cruz, meanwhile, lost his WBA 140-pound title to Jose Valenzuela via split decision in August. He's scheduled to fight Angel Fierro on February 1st. "It's another great fight. I'm ready to do it. Pitbull is still a great fiiter. He may have lost, but fans love him," said Garcia.
You suck in May then?
What you think, dog?
You suck in May then?
Yes, in May. We're going to be fighting there. So it'll be good, man. Just another big fight. So I'm ready to do it. I mean, Pitbull's still a great fighter. He may have lost one time, but, fans love him. He's a big fighter. He's a big fighter. So I'm excited.
Isaac Pitbull Cruz had openly challenged Ryan Garcia, urging him to finalize their bout. In a direct message, Cruz stated, "Ryan, stop being a crybaby and sign the contract to fight with me." This statement underscores Cruz's eagerness to face Garcia, aligning with his previous assertions that a matchup between them is highly anticipated by boxing enthusiasts. Cruz's persistent calls for the fight highlight his commitment to delivering the showdown that the boxing community has long awaited.
Isaac Pitbull Cruz is now calling out Ryan Garcia for a boxing match. He even called him a princess and even called him a chillón. Let's listen to what he had to say.
Hey Ryan, deja de estar ya de chillón. Firma el contrato, eres el momento adecuado para poder hacer esta pelea. Y nada más dime cuándo hay que subirnos al ring para demostrar quién es el mejor, porque yo te voy a demostrar que yo soy mejor que tú. ahora estoy más que listo para demostrarte y ganarte arriba del ring.
But Ryan Garcia was quick to respond. This is what he posted on his IG story. What's a pit bull to a lion? If you remember, Ryan Garcia has a giant lion tatted on his chest. But Pitbull is not letting off the gas. He responded quickly saying this.
La intención de grabar este video es para aclarar que para mi próximo enfrentamiento, para el mes de abril, me gustaría enfrentar a Ryan Garcia. Nuestros managers están de acuerdo. Nuestros promotores también están de acuerdo.
And the thing that they both have in common is that they both already got in the ring with Gervonta Davis. However, one hung with them and the other one didn't. And it'll for sure.
This adds context to their matchup, a bout set against the backdrop of controversy surrounding Garcia's previous win against Devin Haney. Despite securing victory, Garcia faced speculation over weight issues and performance-enhancing substances, with Bill Haney emphasizing the importance of fairness in boxing. Now, Cruz has the opportunity to test Garcia in a fight that promises to deliver on years of anticipation, proving once again why boxing is the ultimate test of skill and preparation.
Those 10-8 rounds is what ended up giving Garcia the edge, which we can say the drugs had an influence on it. And the weight. They say that, Floyd says, hey, come in a little bit overweight. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, you know what I mean? He opted to do bad business, right? We were professional. We showed complete professionalism throughout the fight, throughout the build-up. Devin made weight. I was extremely proud of him. At the end of the fight, he didn't complain. He said, all praises due to God. Allah doesn't make any mistakes. And I was proud of him. You know what I'm saying? He stood on business. You know what I mean? But it was heartbreaking, the fact that the guy that he fought was on drugs, because it's my job as a manager to him is to put him in situations that are fair. Boxing is the one sport that I consider to be a fair mano to mano, because no matter what your size is, you still have to come in at 135. You have to come in at 140. So for all intent purposes, you are the same size guy. But the one thing that I let him down on is the fact that, I let him get in there with somebody that was on PEDs.
The upcoming matches for Ryan Garcia are shaping up to be part of a tournament-style progression that could redefine the lightweight and welterweight divisions. First, Garcia is set to face Isaac Pitbull Cruz in May 2025 at a catchweight, marking a crucial step in his comeback. Simultaneously, Devin the American Dream Haney is slated to battle Ramirez, also likely at a catchweight, as he transitions out of the 140-pound division. Should Garcia and Haney emerge victorious, an October 2025 rematch between the two will take place, reigniting one of boxing's most talked-about rivalries. The stakes increase as the winner of that rematch is set to face Teofimo Lopez at welterweight, where Lopez is already establishing himself. This series of fights promises high-stakes action, with Garcia, Haney, and Lopez vying for dominance across divisions, making 2025 a pivotal year for boxing fans. Turki Alalshikh has outlined an ambitious boxing tournament culminating in October 2025 in Riyadh. The event will reportedly feature two high-profile matchups: Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney in a rematch, and Teofimo Lopez facing IBF welterweight champion Jaron "Boots" Ennis. The winners of these bouts are slated to clash in February 2026, with the losers also competing against each other on the same card. Allah's plan aims to elevate the boxing scene in the Middle East, providing a platform for top-tier talent to compete in a structured format. By scheduling the winners and losers matches in February, just a month after the initial October fights, he intends to maintain momentum and fan engagement. This approach reflects a strategic effort to establish Saudi Arabia as a central hub for major boxing events, fostering a competitive environment that appeals to both fighters and audiences worldwide.
All right, fight fans, follow along real quick, and then I'll show you the original tweet by Turki Alalshikh. But this guy is doing his best to make boxing great again. He just tweeted out that he wants on the same card in October, I know it's months away, Ryan versus Devin rematch, Ennis versus Teo, and then the winners will fight each other, and the losers will fight each other in February. Here's that tweet. And you could read it with me word for word. It is easy, fight in May, then the big rematch in October, and on the same card, we'll try Teo against Boots, then the winner against the winner, loser against loser in Feb. Need to discuss with our partners Top Rank and Matchroom and Golden Boy and PBC. Come on! Got to give him an A for effort. We'll see if it goes down.
Devin Haney has expressed appreciation for Turki Alalshikh's efforts in organizing high-profile boxing matches, including the anticipated bout between Ryan Garcia and Isaac Pitbull Cruz. Haney, who is set to face Jose Ramirez in May 2025, acknowledges that Alalshikh's initiatives are bringing significant attention to the sport. He is particularly interested in the Garcia-Cruz matchup, as the outcome could influence his own career trajectory, especially with a potential rematch against Garcia slated for October 2025. Haney's engagement with these developments underscores his commitment to remaining at the forefront of the boxing world. Isaac Pitbull Cruz has been vocal about his interest in facing Ryan Garcia, especially after Garcia's victory over Devin Haney. Despite not being impressed by Garcia's performance, Cruz has expressed a strong desire to challenge him in the ring. This sentiment underscores Cruz's recognition of Garcia's prominence and excitement factor within their weight division. The potential matchup between Cruz and Garcia has generated significant anticipation among boxing enthusiasts, as both fighters are known for their aggressive styles and knockout power. Such a bout would not only be a thrilling spectacle, but also a significant event in the lightweight division, potentially influencing the future trajectories of both fighters' careers. As mentioned in an interview, Isaac Pitbull Cruz acknowledged that the most exciting fighters in his weight division also include Ryan Garcia.
In your opinion, is the most exciting fighter right now in your weight division?
No lo sé porque hay grandes nombres, creo que ya es de gustos dependiendo del fanático.
Pero si vos tendrías que decir uno, ¿cuál sería? ¿Cuál tirarías?
Podría ser yo, podría ser Teófimo, podría ser pues tal vez Ryan.
Okay, so there's a lot of names that can be thrown out there. It's a very deep division, but if I had to choose, I would say myself. Teófimo Lopez can also be someone that's in that list, and then Ryan Garcia can also be considered among those that are the most dynamic in this division.
Most definitely. And we're going to play a little fun game, if that's all right. It's called Hit or Miss. So if you agree, that's a thumbs up, that's a hit.
Isaac Pitbull Cruz has long expressed his desire to face Ryan Garcia, calling it the fight that fans have been eagerly waiting for. In past interviews, Cruz acknowledged Garcia as one of the most exciting fighters in their weight division, fueling anticipation for their clash. With their matchup now officially confirmed, the long-awaited showdown is set to deliver on years of build-up. Cruz's statement about wanting to fight Garcia resonates with the enthusiasm of fans who view this as a pivotal bout in the lightweight division.
Pues yo creo que con Ryan y con Teófimo es lo que quiere ver la gente.
Who's the one guy at 140 that you feel you can make the biggest fight with?
Con Ryan y con Teófimo es lo que quiere ver la gente ante mí y bueno, pues vamos a trabajar para que se puedan cerrar esas peleas en un futuro.
Yeah, those are great fights. I want to see those fights, Pitbull. How do you beat those guys, in your opinion?
Pues entregándome round tras round y preparándome en el campamento.
Yeah, because do you think the size it would be like a problem? I know you're used to fighting bigger fighters all the time, but 140, these guys are a lot bigger now too.
No, de ninguna manera, porque yo voy a ser el Tyson de los pesos chicos.
In the case of Pitbull, just a couple of days ago, the Ring reported that Alalshikh was in advanced talks with 16 fighters, among whom were Garcia and Pitbull Cruz. He also referred to other important names such as Saul Canelo, Alvarez, and William Cameron Zepeda. Ryan Garcia expressed that he felt the fight against Pitbull Cruz was something fans had long desired, even before Cruz's loss to Jose Rayo Valenzuela on August 3rd. He noted that the outcome should not make a difference as Cruz remained an explosive fighter. Garcia also acknowledged that Rayo had boxed a great opponent, emphasizing that nothing should be taken away from him either.
This is a fight that I feel like the fans wanted for a long time until he lost. So I don't think it should make no difference. He's still an explosive fighter. Rayo boxed a great fight, so you can't really take anything away from him either. This should be a great fight still.
What happens if he doesn't win this fight? Does it take it out of play, or he's still gonna fight you regardless?
I mean, we should find a replacement if he doesn't win, but I'm sure he will. I mean, I think this is a touch him up fight.
Good luck, man.
Thank you, bro.
Later.
So if you win, we get the rematch that everybody wants, Ryan.
Yeah.
That's for sure too.
When he wins again. Yeah, when I win, I will fight him again, beat him again, and then finally I can put that to rest.
Pitbull Cruz has 3 professional losses on his record to the following fighters: Jose Rayo Valenzuela, Gervonta Davis, and Luis Montana Alvarez. Despite Cruz coming off a loss to Valenzuela last August, it likely won't affect fan interest. Casual fans may not be aware of his recent defeat, while hardcore fans are more focused on seeing Ryan Garcia back in the ring, regardless of the opponent. For many, Garcia could face virtually anyone, and the excitement would remain. Isaac Cruz, 26, is set to face fellow Mexican fighter Angel Fierro, 22-2-2, 17 KOs, on February 1st in Las Vegas as part of the Benavidez vs. Morel undercard. There's a significant possibility Cruz could face defeat against Fierro, who is a powerful puncher and may capitalize on Cruz coming into the fight after a recent loss. The two fighters' rivalry has deep roots. 2 years ago, Garcia, 25, and Cruz, 25, were fighting at 135 pounds under the Golden Boy Promotions banner. They went back and forth multiple times, teasing a fight, but nothing materialized.
After the fight, Isaac, I spoke to Henry Garcia, and he said he wants to fight you. You were one of the names mentioned. Ryan Garcia wants to fight you next. Open to that, would you like to face Ryan Garcia after August 3rd?
Después de la pelea, él habló con Ryan Garcia y Ryan Garcia pues está apuntado a pelear contigo. ¿Tú estás apuntado para pelear con él?
Totalmente, yo ahorita estoy concentrado, enfocado en Rayo Valenzuela. Después de esta pelea, pues que venga su manejador Lupe Valencia a hablar con Sean Gibbons y yo no tengo ningún problema de cerrar un excelente año y pues qué mejor que sea con una gran pelea con Ryan Garcia.
Yes, I'm prepared to fight whatever wants to fight me. Then the main thing is that the promoters need to make his job, like Lupe Valencia come to talk with Sean Gibbons and make an arrangement for having that fight. When things happen, I can fight wherever.
Cruz saw himself as a successor to Canelo Alvarez and the face of Mexican boxing, while he labeled Garcia as a social media fighter. The rivalry reignites at 140 pounds as the fighters continue to call each other out. Cruz's victory against Rolando Romero ensured a heavy payout if the two exchanged punches. Their probable fight promises fireworks, carnage, and high-paced action. A knockout will likely be the most logical outcome. This fight has all the makings of a PPV blockbuster. An old rivalry, fan-favorite fighting styles, and the buzz surrounding the fighters' recent matches. Beyond the money, Garcia has the chance to add another significant name to his resume and solidify his boxing credentials.
Talking about Pitbull Cruz versus Ryan Garcia, I don't know if I like this. I get it. I understand how they doing it. I understand they got to do the business. They got to do build-ups. They got to make sure the money is there. But, man, these type of fights should have happened like 3 years ago, bro. Then Devin Haney, they want him to fight Jose Ramirez. I'm just like, bro, don't nobody even barely know who that is anymore, bro. Like, there's no way Devin should lose that fight. And he still might get hit with some stuff because Jose not nobody to sleep on. I understand they trying to make sure they can get the full maximum amount of money they can for the Ryan Garcia and Devin fight, but come on, man. Dang, y'all always doing some weird. Somebody should have just been fighting T.O. That's all it should have been. T.O. should have been fighting Ryan or Devin. That's what it should have been. Shoot, let Ryan go on and fight Boots. Go on and fight Boots. Go on and do that if you think you can do that. Matter of fact, T.O. versus Boots, they should have just gone ahead and let that get out the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of hearing T.O. talk about how he gonna wash Boots. I want to see him wash some boots.
Cruz, the current WBA champion at 140 pounds, offers Garcia the opportunity to secure his first championship title. Though Garcia has held the interim championship at 135 pounds, he's yet to achieve a world title. Previously, Garcia sidelined his championship ambitions by prioritizing his health and shape, weighing 3 pounds over for his bout against Haney. Now, he has the perfect chance to assume a better position for negotiating contracts and walk away with a larger share of the purse. Garcia's size advantage at 140 pounds poses a significant challenge for Cruz. Garcia has also sharpened his techniques, improving his stamina and refining his shoulder roll. However, Cruz is known for his durability and solid chin, making him a tough opponent to break down. Fan reactions on social media have been mixed regarding Ryan Garcia's upcoming fight against Isaac Pitbull Cruz, while some fans are eager for a direct rematch between Garcia and Devin Haney. Others see the tune-up fight against Cruz as a vital step for both fighters. Haney, meanwhile, faces the challenge of rebuilding his momentum by defeating Jose Ramirez after his loss to Garcia. Should both Garcia and Haney succeed, their rematch could generate immense interest, though oddsmakers are likely to favor Garcia. One tweet from Pulse stated, "LOL Pitbull would mess around and crack Ryan's chin at 140 plus. I'd love to see it though." That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.